What if I told you that the animal most likely to kill you in America isn't what you think it is? Stay tuned, because we're counting down the 10 deadliest creatures lurking in American wilderness, and number 1 will shock you. When most people picture dangerous wildlife in America, they imagine massive grizzly bears or venomous snakes. But the reality is far more complex and surprising. From the icy waters of Alaska to the humid swamps of Florida, lethal predators hide in plain sight, waiting for unsuspecting humans to cross their path. Today we're diving deep into the wild side of America, ranking the most dangerous animals based on their kill potential, attack frequency, and pure devastating power. Before we begin this countdown, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming up, especially when we reveal the apex predator that claims the top spot. Let's start our journey into America's deadliest wildlife. Coming in at number 10, we have the timber rattlesnake. These serpents might seem small compared to our other contenders, but don't let their size fool you. Found throughout eastern United States, from Maine down to Georgia, timber rattlesnakes pack a venomous punch that can shut down your nervous system within hours. Adults typically measure 3 to 5 feet long, but their bite delivers a cocktail of toxins that cause massive tissue damage, internal bleeding, and respiratory failure. What makes them particularly dangerous is their exceptional camouflage and patient hunting style. They can remain motionless for hours, perfectly blended with fallen logs and autumn leaves, striking only when prey steps within range. Each year, roughly 8,000 Americans suffer venomous snake bites, with timber rattlesnakes responsible for a significant portion. While anti-venom has dramatically reduced fatality rates, survivors often face permanent nerve damage, kidney failure, or limb amputation. Their placement at number 10 reflects their limited range and relatively low encounter rate compared to the monsters ahead. Number 9 brings us face to face with the black widow spider. These tiny assassins prove that size means nothing when you're armed with neurotoxic venom 15 times more potent than a rattlesnake's. Black widows inhabit every continental state, hiding in dark corners of garages, basements, and outdoor structures where humans least expect them. Females, the only dangerous gender, sport the iconic red hourglass marking on their jet black abdomen. Their bite initially feels like a small pinprick, but within hours, victims experience excruciating muscle cramps, severe abdominal pain, and difficulty breathing. The venom attacks the nervous system, causing muscles to contract violently and uncontrollably. Before modern medical intervention, black widow bites killed approximately 5% of victims. Today, while deaths are rare thanks to antivenom, thousands of Americans seek emergency treatment annually for black widow envenomation. What keeps them relatively low on our list is their non-aggressive nature and tendency to bite only when directly threatened or accidentally compressed. Number 8, we have something completely different. The blue-ringed octopus. Wait, you might be thinking, octopuses in the United States. While not native, these deadly cephalopods have been found in tide pools and aquariums along both coasts, and climate change is expanding their potential range northward. The blue-ringed octopus is no bigger than a golf ball, but it carries enough venom to kill 26 adult humans. Their venom contains tetrodotoxin, the same neurotoxin found in pufferfish. This toxin blocks sodium channels in nerve cells, causing rapid paralysis. Victims remain conscious but cannot move or speak. Death occurs from respiratory paralysis, often within minutes. There is no anti-venom, and the only treatment is immediate respiratory support until the toxin metabolizes. Number 7, the box jellyfish. Specifically, we're talking about species like the sea wasp and irukandji that have been increasingly found in warmer coastal waters, particularly around Florida and the Gulf of Mexico as ocean temperatures rise. Box jellyfish venom is considered among the most lethal substances known to science. Their tentacles contain millions of nematocysts that inject venom directly into the bloodstream. The toxins attack the heart, nervous system, and skin cells simultaneously. Contact with just a few feet of tentacle can deliver enough venom to kill an adult human in under 5 minutes. The pain is described as so intense that victims often go into shock immediately. What makes box jellyfish particularly terrifying is their near invisibility in water and their active hunting behavior. Unlike other jellyfish that drift with currents, Box jellies can swim at speeds up to 6 miles per hour and actively pursue prey. Their tentacles can extend up to 10 feet from their bell-shaped body, creating an invisible death zone around each animal. The venom works by punching holes in red blood cells, causing massive hemolysis and cardiovascular collapse. Survivors often describe the pain as unlike anything else they've experienced, as if every nerve ending in the affected area is being burned with acid while being electrocuted. Even minor contact can leave permanent scarring and chronic pain that lasts for years. Coming in at number 6, we have the notorious bull shark, one of the most aggressive predators in American waters. These muscular killing machines inhabit coastal waters, estuaries, and surprisingly, freshwater rivers and lakes throughout the southeastern United States. Adult bull sharks typically measure 7 to 11 feet long and can weigh up to 500 pounds of pure muscle and attitude. What sets them apart from other shark species is their remarkable ability to survive in both saltwater and freshwater environments, allowing them to penetrate far inland via river systems like the Mississippi. Bull sharks possess incredibly powerful jaws with bite forces exceeding 1,200 pounds per square inch, capable of crushing bone with ease. Their hunting strategy involves rapid, surprise attacks in murky water, where visibility is poor and humans are most vulnerable. In recent years, bull sharks have been responsible for numerous unprovoked attacks on swimmers, surfers, and wade fishermen in shallow coastal waters. Their aggressive nature and tendency to patrol popular swimming areas make them exceptionally dangerous to recreational water users. Unlike great whites, which typically bite once and retreat, bull sharks often continue attacking until their target stops moving. Survival rates depend heavily on immediate medical intervention and blood loss prevention, as bull shark attacks frequently result in severed limbs and massive trauma. At number 5, we encounter the American bison, North America's largest land animal and an unexpected killer hiding in plain sight. These massive herbivores roam national parks and grasslands throughout the western United States, with adult bulls weighing up to 2,000 pounds and standing 6 feet tall at the shoulder. Despite their plant-based diet, bison cause more injuries to park visitors than bears, wolves, and mountain lions combined. The danger lies in their unpredictable temperament and explosive charging ability. Bison can accelerate from standing still to 35 miles per hour in seconds, faster than any human can run. Their massive heads, equipped with sharp horns and supported by incredibly powerful neck muscles, function like battering rams capable of launching a person 20 feet through the air. Most attacks occur when tourists approach too closely for photographs, underestimating these animals' personal space requirements and lightning-fast reflexes. Bison attacks typically result in broken bones, internal injuries, and severe trauma from being trampled by hooves the size of dinner plates. What makes them particularly dangerous is their deceptive appearance of docility while grazing, followed by sudden explosive violence when they feel threatened or cornered. Park rangers constantly warn visitors to maintain safe distances, but every year dozens of people ignore these warnings and pay the price. Number 4 brings us to the mountain lion, also called cougar, puma, or panther, depending on region. These apex predators inhabit mountainous and forested areas across western North America, with a small population surviving in Florida's swamplands. Adult males weigh between 120 and 220 pounds of lean muscle, built for explosive speed and devastating ambush attacks. Mountain lions can sprint over 40 miles per hour and leap horizontally up to 40 feet, often attacking from elevated positions like trees or rocky outcrops. Their hunting technique involves a powerful pounce followed by a crushing bite to the neck or throat, designed to instantly incapacitate prey. What makes mountain lions particularly terrifying is their stealth and patience. They can stalk potential prey for miles without being detected, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Human encounters typically occur during dawn or dusk hours when these cats are most active, often involving solitary hikers or joggers in wilderness areas. While attacks on humans remain relatively rare, they're almost always severe when they do occur. Mountain lion victims face massive trauma from claws and teeth, often suffering fatal neck injuries or blood loss. Their incredible athleticism and predatory instincts make them formidable opponents even for armed humans. Most encounters end with the cat retreating when confronted by groups or loud noises, but lone individuals face significant danger in mountain lion territory. Taking the number 3 spot is the American alligator, a prehistoric predator that has perfected the art of aquatic ambush over millions of years. These armored killing machines inhabit freshwater environments throughout the southeastern United States, with an estimated 5 million individuals lurking in swamps, rivers, lakes, and even residential canals. Adult male alligators typically reach 11 to 14 feet in length and weigh between 500 and 1,000 pounds of muscle, bone, and armor plating. Their bite force measures an astounding 2,980 pounds per square inch, among the strongest recorded for any living animal. Alligators are uniquely dangerous because they've adapted to live alongside human development, inhabiting golf course ponds, neighborhood canals, and public parks where people least expect apex predators. Their hunting strategy involves remaining perfectly still underwater for hours, then exploding into action when prey approaches the water's edge. The attack happens so quickly that victims rarely have time to react before being dragged underwater in what's known as a death roll. Florida wildlife officials document approximately 7 serious alligator attacks annually, with many resulting in fatalities or severe dismemberment. What makes alligators particularly lethal is their combination of incredible bite force, armored hide that deflects most weapons, and aquatic agility that allows them to outmaneuver humans in their preferred environment. Unlike many predators that avoid human contact, alligators have become increasingly bold around populated areas, leading to more frequent and deadly encounters. Our number 2 deadliest American animal is the grizzly bear, a subspecies of brown bear that represents the pinnacle of terrestrial predatory power. These massive carnivores inhabit Alaska, western Canada, and portions of the northern Rocky Mountains, with adult males weighing between 400 and 790 pounds and standing over 8 feet tall when upright. Grizzly bears possess incredible strength, capable of decapitating a moose with a single swipe of their massive paws armed with 4-inch claws. Their bite force exceeds 1,200 pounds per square inch, easily capable of crushing human skulls like eggshells. Between 1980 and 2014, grizzly bears were responsible for 178 documented attacks in Alaska alone, resulting in numerous fatalities and severe maulings. Most grizzly attacks are defensive in nature, triggered by surprise encounters, proximity to cubs or food sources, or perceived threats to territory. However, their defensive response involves overwhelming violence designed to eliminate threats permanently. Grizzly bears can charge at speeds up to 35 miles per hour despite their massive size, covering remarkable distances in seconds. Their thick hide and dense muscle mass make them extremely difficult to stop even with firearms, and their incredible pain tolerance means they can continue attacking even when severely wounded. What elevates grizzly bears above other predators is their combination of size, strength, speed, and the relatively high probability of human encounter in wilderness areas. Unlike more reclusive predators, grizzlies actively investigate human activity and readily defend their territory against perceived intruders. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. The deadliest animal in America, claiming our number 1 spot, is the polar bear. These Arctic giants represent the absolute apex of predatory evolution, perfectly adapted for hunting in the harshest environment on Earth. Adult male polar bears typically weigh between 900 and 1,600 pounds and can stretch nearly 10 feet in length, making them the largest land carnivores on the planet. Within the United States, polar bears are found only in Alaska, where an estimated 4,000 to 7,000 individuals roam the Arctic wilderness. What makes polar bears uniquely deadly is their predatory mindset when encountering humans. Unlike grizzly bears, which usually attack defensively, polar bears view humans as potential prey items. Research spanning from 1870 through 2014 documented 73 polar bear attacks worldwide, with 90% being predatory in nature rather than defensive. When a polar bear decides to hunt a human, survival odds drop dramatically. These apex predators possess incredible physical capabilities, including the ability to sprint at 30 miles per hour across ice and snow, swim for days at a time, and disappear into snowy terrain thanks to their natural camouflage. Their hunting technique involves patient stalking, followed by explosive violence, using massive paws and crushing bite force to subdue prey quickly. As climate change continues melting sea ice, hungry polar bears are forced onto land more frequently, bringing them into contact with remote human settlements. Arctic communities have implemented warning systems and electric fencing just to protect residents from these ultimate predators. The combination of massive size, predatory hunting behavior, and incredible physical capabilities makes polar bears the most dangerous animal in North America. There you have it. The 10 deadliest animals in America, ranked from most to least likely to end your outdoor adventure permanently. From tiny spiders with flesh-dissolving venom to massive Arctic predators that view humans as dinner, America's wilderness harbors creatures that demand our respect and caution. Whether you're hiking mountain trails, swimming in southern waters, or exploring Alaska's remote regions, remember that we're visitors in their domain. What surprised you most about this list? Did you expect polar bears to claim the top spot, or were you thinking something else would be number one? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let me know if there's an animal you think deserves a spot on this list. If you found this countdown as fascinating as I did researching it, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more incredible wildlife content. Thanks for watching, and remember, stay safe out there in America's wild places.